Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30 minutes.
But yeah, man, A'ja Wilson, man, commanded $19.
A'ja Wilson is a superstar, no doubt, but Caitlin Clark isn't just getting attention, she's changing the game. Need proof? Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in just 30 minutes. Meanwhile, over in Vegas, Wilson's team, the Las Vegas Aces, is struggling to sell tickets, even at dirt cheap prices. Some are going for just $19, less than what you'd spend on a casual dinner.
This, by the way, is driving A'ja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of A'ja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Fans of Wilson are upset, wondering why her influence isn't bringing in crowds. But critics are firing back. What influence? In Indiana, it's the complete opposite. Fever fans are scrambling for tickets to see Clark's preseason debut at her old college arena. Prices on resale sites are insane. Some are going for thousands. The cheapest seats, still a whopping $400 to $500. It's just a preseason game, but to fans, it feels like the championship. Reports say the Iowa game sold out in 40 minutes, and ticket sites even crashed because of the demand. Meanwhile, the Aces, stacked with MVPs and Olympians, can't seem to fill seats, even with bargain deals. People are joking about buy one get one free tickets, and the half-empty arena is a bad look for the reigning champs. The difference is crystal clear. In Indiana, fans are fighting for nosebleed seats just to see Clark, while in Vegas, you can get front row views without any hassle. This isn't about ticket prices, it's about demand. Fever fans are spending big on tickets and merch, while the Aces are just hoping for some attention.
But yeah, it's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
Caitlin Clark isn't just another player, she's a movement. Her impact goes beyond basketball. Even her merch is selling out like crazy, and when her signature shoe drops, retailers better be ready for mayhem. Just for perspective, the resale price of 2 Fever courtside tickets could cover a full Vegas trip, flights, a luxury hotel, a steak dinner, Aces tickets, and you'd still have money left over. That's how different the situation is. Fever fans aren't just watching a game, they're driving a cultural shift. A team that used to be ignored is now the hottest ticket in the league, while the Aces championship status isn't enough to fill seats. Clark didn't just join the WNBA, she's completely changed it. In Vegas, they're learning the hard way that trophies don't always bring in fans. Critics say Las Vegas has too much entertainment competition, but that excuse falls flat when Indiana, not exactly a tourist hotspot, sells out games in minutes. Meanwhile, the Aces' $19 tickets sit untouched, while Fever games spark intense bidding wars. Even Caitlin Clark's casual outings, like playing golf, make national headlines. Her presence alone drives engagement, completely overshadowing A'ja Wilson's achievements.
The Las Vegas Aces. So let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19. Jeez Christ, Jesus. Please, man.
The numbers speak for themselves. Fans aren't scrambling to watch Wilson, Chelsea Gray, or Jackie Young dominate. They're spending big just to see Clark warm up. Wilson, the reigning MVP, has tickets that cost less than a meal, while Clark's resale prices are reaching Super Bowl levels. This hype isn't fake. It's real and unstoppable. Wilson stays focused on teamwork and growth, but the message is clear. Clark's meteoric rise is making the Aces fade into the background. While people debate Clark's legacy, Vegas is struggling to stay relevant. The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just hype, it's changing the game, and the Aces are desperately trying to keep up. The Las Vegas Aces once ruled the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark has flipped the script. Indiana Fever fans aren't just talking, they're making preseason games feel like championship nights. Even budget-conscious fans are fighting for seats, proving Clark's pull is unmatched. Meanwhile, the Aces championship banners are overshadowed by rows of empty seats.
I just want to point that out. as an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch off, like flying off the shelves, basketball, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when that shoe shows up, they better prepare and be ready.
Indiana used to be overlooked in free agency. Now top players want to join Clark, raving about the Fever's electric fan base. Aces fans cling to their back-to-back titles, but the question remains, what's a championship without a crowd? In Vegas, courtside seats are as easy to find as clearance items, while Fever tickets disappear faster than Beyonce concert passes. Take the Fever's preseason matchup against Brazil's national team at Clark's Old College Arena. It sold out instantly, crashing ticket systems, and even leaving some season ticket holders empty-handed. Iowa's social media team summed it up perfectly. Don't try. It's sold out. And it's not just ticket sales. Clark's impact is skyrocketing WNBA merch sales by 500%, with player gear up 1,000%. She leads all jersey sales, followed by Angel Reese, Sabrina Ionescu, Kate Martin, and Asia Wilson. Even Martin, who barely plays, has fans debating her role. Proving loyalty isn't just about minutes on the court. If Clark announced a pickup game at a local gym, she'd probably draw Black Friday level crowds. Meanwhile, the Aces are giving away popcorn to fill seats. While Vegas deals with locker room drama, Indiana is riding a wave of record sales, packed arenas, and non-stop buzz. The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just a moment, it's a movement. And the Aces, they're struggling to keep up in a league Clark is redefining.
Remember, fans are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets. They sell out arenas, home and away. They buy merch.
Caitlin Clark's dominance isn't just on the court. Her jersey sales prove it too. Last season, she didn't just top the WNBA charts. She rivaled NBA stars. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson barely clung to the top 5, struggling to maintain relevance. The message is loud and clear. Clark isn't just a player, she's the main event. Despite their championships, the Aces feel like an opening act, constantly overshadowed by the headliner everyone came to see.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold.
Wilson, a 3-time MVP and 2-time champion, has the accolades but struggles to justify her face of the league status. If she truly had that kind of pull, why can't the Aces sell 19 preseason tickets, cheaper than a gas station snack, while Fever fans are paying thousands just to stand? Clark's influence isn't hype, it's a seismic shift. Every game she plays shatters records, packs arenas, and lifts the WNBA to new heights. Vegas, a city drowning in entertainment, can't blame its empty seats on competition. Tourists flock to shows, casinos, and concerts, yet ignore a championship team offering bargain tickets. And while Wilson preaches teamwork and accountability, it doesn't mean much if fans won't even spend pocket change to watch.
See how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Asia herself cares about whether Asia shows up.
Meanwhile, Clark's mere presence is fueling league-wide surges. Merch sales, TV ratings, and social media buzz all orbit around her. ESPN tracks her every move, while the Aces' dynasty barely registers outside their fan base. Wilson's dedication to greatness is admirable, but greatness without an audience is just an echo. Championships alone don't captivate. Clark's cultural impact, turning casual viewers into diehard fans, is changing the game. The Aces banners gather dust in empty arenas, while Clark's Fever turn preseason into sold-out spectacles. The future of the WNBA isn't in trophies. It's in the phenomenon drawing global attention. Vegas can hold on to its past glory, but the heartbeat of the league now pounds in Indiana.